Hey, so if you're joining me from my last video, you would have noticed that we actually had an error slash issue where we had a warning in Xcode about performing updates from a background thread. Now, in this video, I just want to discuss what threading is, and it's worth noting that it may be possible that this is actually an iOS interview question, so you may want to pay attention to this. So when you run your application, you actually write code. Now, code in a nutshell is just a bunch of instructions that you're actually telling the application to do. But when you actually tell it to do something, it needs somewhere to perform each step, and this is where threading comes in. So a thread is a set of instructions that can be executed on it. So threads manage this, and it's actually called a process. So a process has at least one thread that is currently executing some kind of instructions. So how is it used? So when you're actually working with threads, these instructions can be synchronous and asynchronous. So in a nutshell, synchronous code is code that is executed one after the other, and asynchronous code is code that you have to wait for before it can continue. You can actually learn more about this in my free course all about Swift concurrency on my channel for free. So you can create your own threads to execute some kind of task, and we'll discuss the benefits of this soon. So what I actually want to discuss is the primary thread that is available to us to use, and this is called the main thread. Now this is actually where all the UI that you see on the screen is actually created and managed, and since you want your UI to reflect the latest and most current data, you want to make sure that it's always created and updated on the main thread. So what problem does this actually help us solve? Well, if you create UI on a background thread, it's actually possible for this to be out of sync with your application because you don't know when a background thread will finish and complete. So by using the main thread, you're ensuring that you're giving that task a priority where it's like the most important, where you're essentially saying that this must complete before you can continue. So what we're going to do is actually look in our Xcode project now to see how threading can help us solve the problem that it's complaining about, since we want to make sure that when we're executing tasks that require some kind of work on the background, such as fetching data, we need to make sure that this is on the background thread. But when we're updating our UI, we need to make sure that this is on the main thread. So if we go into our project and actually look at our warning, you'll see here that it's actually telling us that we're trying to publish changes from a background thread that is not allowed. So what's actually happening here is that our network request is being made on the background thread. So what this is telling us is that we're actually updating the UI, and because we're updating the UI on the background thread, it's possible for the data that you see on the screen to be out of sync. Now, in order to actually fix this, all we need to do is actually place the result of our closure that we get back from our singleton onto the main thread using dispatch queue.main. So within your closure, if you just say dispatch queue.main.async, if we actually just copy this within this here like so, and if we just rerun our application, you'll notice that we actually don't get the warning anymore, and the reason being is because we're now publishing the updates that we get from the request on the background thread back onto the main thread here. Now it's worth noting that when you're using dispatch queue.main async, you want to be really careful with where you use this, and the reason why I say that is because if you place long running tasks such as like a request that gets a lot of data, and it's something that you can actually move to the background, but instead you put it on the main thread, your whole application will freeze until that task is finished. So when you're actually working with long running tasks such as API requests, database queries, all that kind of stuff, you want to make sure that if they're not already by default on the background thread, that you do place it on the background thread. And then when you get a response back from it, you then want to place that update onto the main thread so you can update your UI. Now, if you also realize that after doing this, you still see the purple warning sign here, don't worry about that, because you can see when you go to the warning, there's actually no issues. This is just like a little bug with Xcode. So that's everything in this video. Where we discuss threading. I hope you found it useful. If you have any comments, I'd love to see your feedback in the comment section below. Also as well, if you haven't already, I really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel and hit notification bells to get updates for whenever I release a new video. That's everything from me. I'll catch you on a bit. Deuces.